My name is Alanna Smolarz, and I'm with McMaster's Ecohydrology Research Group. Growing up with a cottage on Georgian Bay, I loved spending summers playing with all things creepy and crawly, especially snakes. Winters were fun too, but where'd the snakes go? Well, the Massasauga rattlesnake, our only venomous snake, spends half its life hibernating 20 centimeters underground without food or heat. So how do they survive? As an endangered species, the Massasaugas require critical habitat to survive. This is their hibernation habitat. Moss-dominated wetlands, called peatlands, are ideal hibernation habitat, but are scarce along eastern Georgian Bay. This is why snakes return to the same spot year after year. But in the winter of 2014, at one such site, 50% of the snakes died. Evidence did not indicate disease or foul play, so what happened? As a reptile, wetland, and CSI enthusiast, I opened an investigation. Now, we knew that snakes hibernated in mounds of moss, called hummocks, but my colleagues and I didn't know what role these hummocks could have played in the mortality event. I hypothesized there was an area in the hummocks within which the snakes could hibernate below the frost line, shown in blue, but above the fluctuating water table. To identify this survival zone, I instrumented the site, unintentionally initiating a game of snakes and ladders. Throughout the winter, I monitored subsurface temperature and moisture conditions, and what I found was that hummock size matters. Unlike small hummocks, large hummocks are high above the water table and can buffer against the advancing frost line, whereas small hummocks are more vulnerable. This resilience to variability is important when considering climate change. When air fluctuates around 0 degrees Celsius in the winter, rain can cause flooding in the peatlands. Melting snow also exposes the hummock surfaces, risking deep frost penetration. So does this explain the mortality event in 2014? We don't know, but that doesn't make this a cold case. Using computer modeling, I will determine the probability of snake mortality under various scenarios. But my research thus far does demonstrate that larger hummocks are better equipped to buffer against winter variability. Therefore, protecting peatlands with sufficiently large hummocks should be a primary concern of conservation efforts. This will ensure that all my creepy crawly friends return in the spring and continue to thrive in Canada. Thank you.